What's up, my people? Beautiful day today. Snow's melting. We had deep frost. It's about 3 foot here. Haven't been doing much but bidding on jobs, and we just obviously got shut down. We get shut down every year, so that's where I've been. I know a lot of people's been asking where I've been, and you know, I need time to myself too, guys. So not that we don't have the work, it's we can't work with this. It's not worth it when it's 3 foot of frost in the ground. So doing some maintenance because it's a beautiful day today, and we have a hydraulic leak on this Komatsu. Just taking this out. It is a coolant. There's the coolant container there. Holder to loosen some lines to make myself more comfortable in this tight spot. So this coupling here is leaking. As you see, I got hydraulic fluid down there, which is a coupling like this. Let's set this up so you can see this. Got a coupling. Here's your gasket here. Like so. It goes inside there. That goes in there. Then you have the clamp that goes around there. So basically it's taking a hard pipe and clamping it to the other hard pipe. It's a union, you know, and then this goes around and the bolt goes through it, which looks like that. So I wasn't sure if it was this big return line or feed line, or I'm assuming this is a return line, which one it was. So I laid cardboard down in there overnight, saw the drips on this one, and that's that. So that's what we got to do. May have to loosen some more stuff up there. I'm not sure how that's going to come apart, but I'm going to loosen this. Going to hook the vacuum up over here and suck this up, because obviously this is at the bottom of the tank and we'll lose all the fluid. All right, first thing you're going to want to do is let that air out nice and slow. Relieve the pressure in the tank before you open any fittings. But like I said, we're going to hook a vacuum up to this and suck this back. Then nothing will flow out, just besides the residual. All right, let's get this out of the way, just so we're got more room to work. So I don't know really what I'm gonna get into once I open that up. I gotta have the most room I got. Just a little residual out of there because this is the highest point, so I knew it wouldn't leak. All right, I got my vacuum in the port, and running boy the Honda generator should be fine. Let's just give it a real test quick. Perfect. And what that's gonna do is just suck back everything. It will hold all this. It will hold 250 gallons, you know, and you should be able to open anything. So you guys got to remember, I don't do YouTube for a living, so it's like, you know, I'm not just gonna go out and try to create content. That's just not who I am. You know what I mean? I show you guys my work. I try to teach. I blah blah blah. But I'm just not gonna go out and try to make things up just to have something on YouTube. All right, let's turn this on. As you see, it's sucking. I'm gonna put a cap over this because I don't want to lose vacuum from there. Hang on. All right, let's get that on. That will give me more suction on the bottom. Come on, get on there. Nice. All right, we're just gonna loosen this up. See what we got. Get both sides. May have to loosen this hard pipe over here in a different spot on the chassis. I'm not sure yet. I'm hoping not, but we don't know. Like I said, there's gonna be a little residual coming out of there. We do definitely not want to blow out, because that would be bad. One thing I'll tell you is make sure you got enough gas in your generator. If your gas goes out, you're in trouble. All right, there's the clamp. There's the other clamp. Let's clean it up just to see what we got. We ain't gonna put no pressure on it right now. Get her cleaned up. All right, this is what we're looking at here down there with 2 clamps on it. So if I line that up, there's a black line here. It looks like it's this way too far. Maybe that's what all is wrong with it. This is probably good. It probably had to go that way, but I'm gonna replace it anyways. I just don't want a big blowout when I go to turn this and get a mouthful of hydraulic fluid. All right, got a rag. I'm just gonna see what I got. Turn it ever so slowly. I hear it bubbling in there. So there we go. There's the gasket. Man, I'm sucking back that fluid big time. I can hear it bubbling like a bathtub. I mean, you can see it. Look at it bubbling. I'm drawing that all the way up. I don't know if I like the bubbling. Let me pull this off. Alright, just gonna put a rag there just in case. A bigger rag. Get this other side off. Oh, she's on there good. Come on. The whole thing's turning. She's just spinning. Oh yeah, I got air coming through there now. All right, we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Going. Oh, it's going all right. Working our way back. Nothing's leaking out. There we go. There we go. No fluid out. That's nice. I don't see where that was leaking. That seal. Oh, I see. That seal's bad. Yeah. Flanged out right there. Alright. That stinks. Well, there you have it. I'm holding 50 gallons of hydraulic fluid back with a vacuum, so it works, as you see. The problem I got now is I can't get this new one on there, and these aren't lined up that good. I'm going to have to loosen some stuff to get this to move, to get the new one on. Alright, here's that bad seal that I think. See how it's flanged out a little? You know, it just will go bad over time anyways from the heat, hydraulic fluid and stuff. I loosened these, but it's not enough to get that hard pipe over. This is going to be a nightmare if I have to get down in that, underneath that dozer into the belly pan and come up. See if we're gonna get enough height. Oh man, we got more, but I gotta get it up past that one. Dang it! Man, that's hot. I gotta shove this up with some cardboard. There we go. I found another bracket that I can reach from up above. Worst case, when I drop that belly pan, there's a little access panel right below this. Well, not below it, but enough I could probably stick my head up in there and reach. But I got something you ain't gonna be able to see with no light, but down in there, there's another bracket like that one. Son of a gun, it quit. I have a mess going in there. I got it plugged off. It was going good. This job went from a $100 gasket to probably a couple $100 in hydraulic fluid. Oh my God. What's the chances? I don't know. Come on. I sucked that back. I should have left that top. That was my dumb mistake. I'll learn from that. I should have left this open and it wouldn't have drawn so hard. Alright, I just drained everything in the blue pail. Let's see if that's gonna work. Look at the mess I got in here. It's holding it. I don't know. We gotta get this done. I loosened that a little bit more. I should be able to get this up and over that now. That's where I'm at. Oh, come on. Get up. Up and out. Come on. Yes. Definitely smushed out. One more gasket to go. I want to clean that up before all that gets in my hydraulic tank. Be back with you in a minute. Alright, we don't have much time before this thing quits again. Let's get these pieces on and... Oh yeah, she's a lot tighter, this one. Come on. I just cleaned that all up with a little piece of fine sandpaper just in case. Alright, that's that. There we go. I'm gonna get the clamps on her. Woo! What a mess. I think I could turn that off. I just got these hand tight. Took me 40 minutes to get these on because the bolts are so short. You got to compress this. If they just gave you a half-inch longer bolt, it would have been like peanuts, you know. Of course, they didn't, and I was just about to go down to Depot to grab some longer carriage bolts, and then I got it. But I'm gonna get it all back together and then tighten everything up. I'm definitely gonna need some fluid. I probably lost 4 gallons. Just grabbing that bottom one in the inner chassis here, tighten that up. These are all tight as I want to get them now. Obviously I could bottom them out, but these ones were bent as I was trying to stop the leak before, so I don't think they got to go that tight. I think the gaskets were just shot from, you know, the heat and cold, and it seems to leak in the winter more than the summer because it shrinks up, and that's when any seal wants to leak. When they're running, the seal expands with the heat. Well, we got that. I'm gonna put this on and assess our fluid situation. All right, just finishing up some fine tuning here, putting the coolant reservoir back in, and got this side to tighten up right here, and that's that. I'm gonna go get some fluid now. Gotta get 5 gallons. All right, see what we got. Look at this mush, huh? Finally the ice is melting. We'll have to push all that off with the dozer. Can't fix it without using it, right? Got the Komatsu 10W30. That's what they use for hydraulic oil. Just filled it in, lost about almost 5 gallons. That's probably good right there. The machine is leaning this way, so it's a little high in the cyclist, but that's fine. Everything's intact. This is all got to get pressure washed out. As soon as it gets a little nicer, I'm gonna open up everything, do the radiators, drop the belly pans, and do all in those compartments. I really didn't do it since I've owned it. I just did a quick 1-2 on the front, but nothing in this back area. Here's the old parts. Get rid of those, clean the tools all back up, and let's test it. Where I want to be for right now. We'll test it in a minute. We'll run it, Let it warm up. Which there was air bubbles before too. That was another thing I was worried about. Why I knew it was leaking, you know, it was getting air in there as it sat, and then the air would go in there. But looking pretty. Just gotta clean it. No leaks. All right, guys. Let this warm, mush it up. I'll slick it off a couple more times, and then this nice 50-degree sun and wind will take care of the rest. Then it's gonna get colder next week, but then the following week and the week after that, looking good. I don't want to jinx it. We may have an early spring and be able to start digging March 1st. We got a house to dig, so been booking a lot of work over the winter. Alright guys, like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Little bonus footage. This backblading really works well. Cleans it right up. Got all that slop